So there's a lot of, it comes out, if you're watching this now, it comes out next week or the week after next week.
Yeah.
And people already have their complaints or whatever mainly about one thing, and that's him not having powers. And earlier I thought about something. I was watching this TV spot, and you know how they're releasing little clips of Hulk or Red Hulk and Falcon fighting? They literally got this man saying, dang, I should have took that serum in the middle of the fight scene. That's one of the TV spots. It's a clip of him saying that. And all the comments are like, yeah, it's the one issue that everyone has is like, why he didn't have
I don't
powers.
think he needs powers.
Yeah.
Like, I really, because I feel like he can stand out. I don't need a power. I have a shield, and I have fucking wings.
Yeah. Especially now. I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was like, give him his powers. Like, he needs powers.
Right.
In the comic books, he has powers.
Right.
Like, give him something so he can fight against, bigger threats.
Right.
But especially now with these Wakandan wings, he really doesn't need powers. And there's videos out there of them comparing Falcon with wings, obviously, to Steve being Captain America. And comparatively, like, Falcon has shown feats like being faster and stronger with the wings than Captain ever could with his pure strength. So it's interesting, especially now with his wings, like he can be OP.
Low-key, you can't compare the two because Steve Rogers had like X amount of years prior to Falcon becoming Falcon, being Captain America, being a soldier.
Yeah. So the Falcon, that's where, what's his name? That's how you got him. He was running around the monument, and he basically told him that he's retired.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why he brought Falcon into the gang in Civil Wars, because he had prior military experience. But he didn't know he was like that, though. He didn't know he was flying around with the wings. But the vibranium wings basically make him OP with the protection. But he's still, like, if it's the one thing that everyone's complaining about, why not just give him powers at that point?
I feel like that next Avengers movie, miraculously he gets powers somehow, some way.
Yeah.
And
so you think eventually there's still
he's eventually, because it's like they have bigger threats coming. Like Thanos was their like big top dog, and now it's like Marvel has everybody. So we can bring in fucking anybody.
I think Marvel's gonna be petty. I think they're gonna be like, just because we know y'all want him to get powers, we're not gonna give him powers.
Right.
I think that's what they're planning to do.
Hot take.
What's up?
They're gonna have a movie. They're gonna have a scene in this movie at the end that Isaiah,
that
the
was
black guy,
that
he's gonna have. Falcon's gonna lose a bunch of, or Black America is gonna be losing a lot of blood, and they're gonna have the original black soldier.
A transfusion, a blood transfusion.
Blood transfusion.
That'd be tough.
Get powers.
That'd be tough. Because we saw in the trailer, Isaiah, by the way, is the older black gentleman with the original super soldier.
Yeah.
And we seen him in the trailer. He getting locked up, but he still got his powers. He's jumping out windows and shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that'd be tough. Still, because in the comics, Steve loses his serum when he gets older. When he gets older, his powers start to decease. So what if Isaiah got that stronger shit that prolongs it through old age?
I feel like they'll be petty and have one person on the Avengers not have powers, because look at everybody they're going to bring in. It's like, I can't have everybody being OP as fucking.
Shang-Chi ain't got no powers.
I mean,
he got them damn rings. But
he got something. That's what I'm saying. Like, I need a regular, like, Natasha's gone. So
the female Hawkeye, we got to think about these people. The Kate Bishop, she powerless.
I mean, yeah, but she's not going to fight she's the young Avengers. I'm talking like when Galactus and all of them come, like, they not going to say, hey, we need you to go shoot an arrow at him. Like, nah.
Yeah, you're right. She is a trash version of Hawkeye.
No, 100%.
Let's be honest about her character.
The show was good, though, but yeah, no.
Yeah. And Jeremy Renner's coming back for the second season.
Isn't he, like, injured or something like that?
He recovered. I mean, he looks good now on Instagram and stuff.
He's been running and training and shit like that.
Oh, I haven't seen him.
That shit that happened to him, he got ran over by a snow Zambuki, or what is it?
Snow Zambuki.
Is that what it, apparently his eye was out his skull, like he had destroyed his arm. Like, it was really bad. Like, they thought it was over for him. So the fact that it looked like he made I'm not gonna say full recovery, because I don't know what he's going through.
Right.
Well, no, he made a very substantial. Like, you see that video where he's skipping down the hill, because he lives like on a long driveway or hill driveway, and he's like skipping and running and like just moving around. It's like, it's comeuppance.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, oh, this is dope for you, bro.
Yeah, no, it is. I've seen little clips of him working out. I just don't know what pain he's dealing with still. But hopefully he's all good now because that's crazy. Like you see the videos, like the animated videos that they brought up, like of what happened to him. It's insane.
You want him back as a Hawkeye?
I mean, honestly, I could really care less. I mean, I feel like his Hawkeye retired. Like, let him live his life. Like, I don't know. Hawkeye was his version of Hawkeye was never really that appealing to me. Like, I don't know. Like,
I think he had his one little like moment of shine was in Endgame. That was it.
Yes, absolutely.
That was his peak, and after that, it's just like, yeah, you can just retire him and bring in somebody else.
Yeah, they did the same with Black Widow. Like she never really shined until Endgame, and they were like, okay, this is probably a good enough time to let y'all.
And her movie didn't help her make her want to shine. That shit, I was like,
but they knew they fucked up. They should have released that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like they should have released.
You
that
got it. Like
earlier.
you should have put. All right, so
did either of them shine in any movies?
Yeah, he had his moment with his family. Hawkeye.
When he was Ronin,
No, I meant like shine as like Avengers.
No.
Age of Ultron.
Hawkeye.
No, I'm talking about in Endgame.
Hawkeye's biggest shine was when he was in that Ronin mask.
Yeah, that
his
was
opening sequence. That shit was tough.
Yeah, that was.
And then they brought it back in Echo. But other than that, no.
Black Widow, her shine was her killing herself. That was
actually that's not true.
No,
he had a shine a little bit. Hawkeye when he was evil in the first Avengers. That was kind of dope.
Did he get?
Well, I think they all got their shine in Avengers 1.
Avengers 1. You just don't.
And even Age of Ultron. I'm like, in Endgame, did either of those two characters get any shine?
Yeah, when she killed herself, that was like
that was her like peak moment.
Yeah.
When they were fighting to their death of suicide?
Yeah. But it was like their brother and sister. Like we saw the relationship throughout the beginning.
I don't know. I thought they was gonna be fucking. I'm not gonna lie. Like they had a little. No, listen. They had a little bit of chemistry like the first one. They teased that.
Yeah.
And then they just threw Hulk in there like for shits and giggles.
Let's be honest. Black Widow was getting around because low key we thought she was gonna hook up with Captain America, but then she did the twist and she started hooking up with the Hulk. We like, what the fuck is going on?
I thought Tony was going to hit it in Iron Man 2.
In Iron Man 2? Nah. She was not giving him no play in Iron Man 2.
Man.
She was fucking.
Nah, the way she got up on that ring.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought, like, my man Tony had
him. She was honey
this
trapping
little
him.
redhead bitch throwing ass.
When she first came out, that was crazy.
Like,
put Hogan into a foot headlock immediately.
Bruh.
Had him.
She was official since then.
Yeah. Okay, so Falcon. So you give him his powers?
Nah, I'll let him be regular. Because we still got Doctor Strange. We got Hulk.
Yeah.
We got Thor. I can't say Spider-Man because it's Spider-Man, kind of.
What do you mean? That nigga's he's probably the most OP street level.
But like nobody. How do you contact him? Like,
I don't know. Don't now. I mean, no one knows who he is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have Daredevil. I mean, Deadpool.
Right. If everyone's complaining about this one thing, and it's so simple, why not just give him powers? Like, I don't get that. It would. At this point now, you might as well. That's why I'm saying Marvel shouldn't, because at this point it's like you've proved that he's done all this stuff. Like in Captain America 1 or Winter Soldier, when he fell, when Winter Soldier ripped his wings and he fell and he did the parachute at the last second, like everyone was like he should have broke his legs.
But he can't do anything.
What do you mean?
You're talking about the Falcon.
Yeah.
He can't do anything. We don't know if he can lead a team. He's Captain America, and we don't know if he can lead the Avengers.
We thought Steve giving him his shield was basically saying, yeah, you're the leader now. Like you're.
Yeah, but you still got to prove that to us.
Who do you mean us?
Like the audience. You need to prove that this Captain America can lead the Avengers.
Yeah, but
because we know Chris Evans, Steve Rogers was able to lead it, and everybody in like the space knew.
Yeah.
As far as like the Avengers themselves, they all trust in him and will follow him. You got a god like Thor to follow you. I don't even see Kate Bishop listening to this.
And that's the craziest part. Steve Rogers was only have that ability for people to listen to him because of the serum, allowing him to have a strategic military mind, giving him the extra oomph in his brain power. So how is Falcon going to be able to, he's not going to be able to come up with the strategies that Steve was able to. You know what I'm saying? Like the super soldier doesn't just give Steve Rogers physical capabilities. It gives him mental, cognitive capabilities when it comes to fighting. So, I mean, you're right. I mean, how is Falcon in any position to lead anybody? Even when he was, even when he was fighting during his own military time, it was just him and the wingman, and they were just doing secret ops, getting people in and out of war-torn territories and all this other shit. He don't got the skills to lead.
Honestly, I think Nick Fury is going to lead the Avengers.
Yeah,
I don't think Captain America, and I think Nick Fury, he's taking that spot now, and that's kind of his team.
That's sad.
How it should be though.
No, it should be a captain leading the team. Nick Fury is not in the trenches fighting with these niggas.
Bro, hey, in Civil War, he was in the trenches.
First of all, Nick Fury shouldn't lead anybody.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you talking about? He led S.H.I.E.L.D. It got overtaken by Hydra.
That's his fault? Not overtaken. Those niggas were in S.H.I.E.L.D. the entire time. It wasn't overtaken. They were there the entire time. That's the worst part.
Even worse.
And Nick Fury wasn't the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. He wasn't the director. The white guy above him was the director. The one.
Well, yeah, the board.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, was that really Nick's fault?
Yes.
Okay. So Steve Rogers, Steve Rogers leading the team. What happened? Thanos came and whooped all of them, right? Because they weren't together.
And Steve Rogers still won at the end of the day.
He won because the team came back. If not because, I'm about to beat Thanos by myself.
But that's because Steve Rogers can lead a team.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
we don't know if Black Falcon can, Mexican Falcon and Black America can lead the Avengers.
Yeah.
We don't know how they are as leaders.
They haven't showed him to be able to do that at all, even in his own show.
You haven't showed him with anybody else.
Besides one other person.
Yeah.
But he's always with one person. It's either the next Falcon, the Mexican Falcon.
He's either by himself or being led by somebody else.
Yeah.
Because even when he's with the Winter Soldier, he was kind of doing his own thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if for me, it goes back to that, why not just go ahead and give him powers? Because you've shown he can do enough by himself. And it's within his own standalone, but in the Avengers aspect, I don't think Captain America will ever be the leader of the Avengers moving forward.